evening, everyone. Welcome back to Twin States News. I'm Nicole Menner. Earlier today, the Mississippi State Lady Bulldogs and Texas A&M Aggies kicked off the 2018 SEC tournament in Lexington, and we had a good old pitcher's duel in this one. Texas A&M's Trinity Harrington had a no-hitter going into the 6th inning until the Bulldogs knocked in 3 hits to plate 2 runs, which were the only ones needed for the Bulldogs to earn the win. Senior Holly Ward pitched a complete game, allowing just 3 hits and striking out 4 as her team went on to win 2-0. So Mississippi State will advance to the 2nd round while the Aggies were given the boot. And get this was Mississippi State's first SEC tournament win since 2005. The Ole Miss softball team was also competing in the SEC tournament today as they took on LSU, but they wouldn't have the same luck as the Bulldogs. LSU hit a grand slam in the 2nd inning, and the Rebels would only put up 1 run in the loss on a sacrifice bunt from Dylan Stansel, so the Rebels fall short on the opening day of the tournament. Ole Miss junior reliever Dallas Woolfolk has decided to step away from the Rebel baseball program effective immediately. The Dynamite righty cited health reasons as to why he's putting his baseball career on hold. Woolfolk has been up and down in 2018, going 1-1 with a 2.51 ERA in just over 14 innings of work. The preseason All-American recorded a single-season record in saves in 2017 with 12. Months ago, I'm sure there were very few people who expected the Pelicans to make a run in the playoffs, let alone make it to the semifinals after sweeping one of the top seeds in round 1. So win or lose last night, this season would still be remembered as one of the most successful in franchise history. And not to many people's surprise, the New Orleans Pelicans saw their season come to a close with their Game 5 113-104 loss to the reigning NBA champ Golden State Warriors. Anthony Davis and Drew Holiday, though, finished strong with big performances combining for 61 points. So a very fitting way for their seasons to end, but it just couldn't hold up against the Warriors' big 3 of Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson. They combined for 75 points as the Warriors advance to face the Rockets in the Western Conference Finals, as the Pelicans are left to reflect on what they accomplished this season.
We could take a lot of positive things from this season. Of course, one of our main guys went out, and everybody doubted us. Everybody counted us out, and we were able to keep fighting, keep pushing as a unit, and able to come this far. So anytime you don't win, a championship, I'm not sure how much success you really had.
I mean, I couldn't be prouder of a bunch of guys. The way they come together, the way they competed, the way they pull for each other. So, we're playing against a great team, and I think that's where you got to understand that this team has been the NBA champs 2 out of the last 3 years, and as I said, could have possibly been NBA champs the last 3 years.
All right, here's a funny one to lighten the mood. I can't get enough of this. The poor New York Mets. They were in Cincinnati today for an early game as Drupal Cabrera hits a ground rule double in the first. Looks pretty standard. But Reds manager Jim Riggleman whips out his lineup card and takes it to the ump. Believe it or not, the Mets actually batted out of order. Cabrera was supposed to be batting second, and it turns out the lineup card given to the ump before the game was different than the one that was released. So very Mets of them, right?
Very Mets of them. So what's the penalty then?
There were 2 outs, so the inning was over. And the Reds actually went on to win it in a walk-off. So.
Just
Tough
curious,
day to be a New York Met.
Where's the Mets from? What state the Metropolitans in?
Is this going to be
I didn't know.
A New York dig at my Boston
I'm just
fandom?
saying. No, I just didn't know that.
Because it sounds like it might be.
I just know New York had one.
It doesn't really make that much sense because
it doesn't.
Well,
He likes to stretch it a little.
New York does have one baseball organization. I knew that. I just didn't know that there was another.
All right.
I just.
Sorry.